arrived the day before, when there is no circus, only dreams of one in the hearts of kids. Without me, they only wish for the greatest show on earth. They call me the make-sure guy. I make sure the lot's laid out. And after I make sure we'll be ready, I trim the neighborhoods and plaster the banners where the kids can hear the roaring tiger, inviting them to a show. They'll never forget. Actor James Dean once said, "Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die today." Life in its often uncertain brevity is a simple fact misunderstood. Through a series of narrative poems, Paul Ginesco recounts the lives of those struck by the 1944 Barnum and Bailey Circus fire in order to reveal this truth: life is a fickle flame best lived in the moment, as some are extinguished before we know it. Worlds Afire by Paul Ginesco. I filmed the Midway, the menagerie. Scenes filled with smiling faces, kids shrieking for joy, hawkers selling souvenirs, parkers calling out the names of their freaks. I can't remember how I wound up at the circus in the first place, let alone watching Gargantuan in Toto. My job was to stand in front of the air-conditioned wagon. Always 76 degrees, thank you. Under the sign that boasted, "Largest gorilla ever exhibited." Whoop. And keep kids from banging on the glass. Mostly though, kids just stared at Gargy. "Hey, mister," they'd say. "Is she mean?" I'd lean close. "She hates humans!" What? Nobody comes to a circus for the truth. Trust me. I'd been happy to stay in the animal tent all day, but Aunt Betty insisted that we see the show. For the clowns and the high wire acts, if you ask me, walking the wire is nothing compared to working the cage with 6 jags or a leopard, happy to slash your face or take an arm. So I made sure I saw all the animals. If you like to know the truth, I didn't want to come to a circus. Never liked them too much. Too dirty, smelly, too many undesirables. But the children were blue, missing their father who's fighting somewhere in France. So I told them we'd go to the circus. Betty Lou the pygmy hippo floated in her tank, while one of the cage boys, exactly the job I wanted, was feeding her chocolate. I swear. Edith the giraffe made my neck hurt from looking at her so high. I kept my distance from the camels. I read they spit. I would have stayed. But Aunt Betty never forgive me if we were late for the show.